The gas that's been used on me here is some of this military gas. It's rather new. It will be used on the Americans. It's one of the weapons that must be used in order to preserve the animals and exterminate the millions of Americans who are depraved of heart and have such damaged psych profiles in mass. There's no negotiating and no reasoning. You cannot have that large amount of humans in any sovereign territory who are that incapable of having any conscious sense of fear or guilt. It's absolutely level 4 out of 5 national security risk. There's no reasoning or negotiating with a group of people like that to put them in camps. After 6 years, their display of loyalty to the Iranian and to the cooping U.S. military, who this gas they wanted to use on me and other nice women and children while they're in their slippers and their house robes, who did nothing and never thought to ever try to harm their country or anyone else they lived with around them. So the cooping military with their tens of millions of supporters in the United States will have that gas used on them to ease the fears of any people that think you're going to kill animals and pets. Absolutely not. This gas has been proven over and over in this house. It doesn't kill animals. If it's used over and over again, it causes the animal to get sick. Yeah, but that's not how this gas works. It's 1 and 2 punch, and then the human passes away. And that's exactly what will happen to the tens of millions of people who have proven to the good people in the United States who have, there's 40% of the population that don't want to go out on the town, get dressed up, and have absolutely no regard for anyone else around them. The self-virtue and competition MO was one of the main reasons why the West and the United States collapsed. Your country has collapsed. Your government is the military. Your government is a military dictatorship. All right? You're hearing one of your representatives of your government right now. My name is Heidi Granger. If you haven't connected the dots, that's why they constantly make attempts on my life. Thank God I survived that gas. Nobody survives that gas so far but me in this house. Thank you, God. One thing I'm going to do to give back to the 40% and to the rest of the people in the world is I'm going to get together with doctors and we're going to discover why I am resistant. Hold on, there's lots of noise. And through those discoveries, that scientific medicine and discovery goes out to all the people. We don't hoard medicine. We don't hoard food in my country. It will never happen again. That's one of the main reasons, the self-virtue and competition of why the West collapsed. Say goodbye to life as you know it for a good 2 years in the West and in the United States. Say goodbye to it. Prepare for millions of your U.S. citizens who have been terrifying you at your cat company to be exterminated. Okay? There's no other recourse. They're not going to sit in prisons or camps and cluster together and plot and plan of how to do it again. This is finished. It is final. There will never be another attack on Jewish people. There will be no more attacks on black people, real, actual black people, African American, whatever you want to call it. Okay? There will be no more attacks on brown people. There will be no more oppression that's so prolonged that these minority groups of people start supporting the KKK in order to have money and nice clothes. That was the virtue. Competition and self-virtue collapsed the United States. Say goodbye to life as you know it here. Say goodbye to all of your plastics. I would start sanitizing them and stocking them up, because there's going to be a considerable amount of time that there's not going to be any plastics. Plastic is over. The manufacturing of plastic is finished. There's no more nuts. It doesn't exist, okay? The evil military used all these things, fossil fuels and plastics, to literally attack our earth in order to take over nations. Say goodbye to all your white environmentalists that are actually neo-Nazis. If you're not aware of them, you will be. Say goodbye, all right? And all these nice cats and puppies, I'm not going to hurt any of them. I have a whole team to help the dogs, because like I said, with DC, there's packs of really nice dogs. It's not their fault that they had domestic terrorists as their owner. They are wonderful dogs, and the pet program is an incredible way for integration, economy, all these things. And I'm not going to start trying to brainstorm words, because I'm still in this terror cell. At this very moment in time, I'm still unable to leave for fear of my life. It's been multiple days. Okay, I am not afraid of these people coming and kicking in my door. I am told to sit right here in my room as a hostage, which is what I am doing. Goodbye.